Thailand's carbonated drink market is huge, but mostly the same. Cola, lemon lime, overly sweet green tea. Matcha changed the game once, but then we ask, what's next? What if carbonation got a Thai botanical twist? Low sugar and a luxury mouthfeel. That is Phrao. The gap between cheap and boring or expensive and exciting is exactly where we are.
Okay, so first let's look at the problem that is already exists in the beverage market. So for the pain point is that current consumer trends are leaning toward more the healthy lifestyle. So people want to be able to enjoy a refreshing drink without a sugar. So our goal is to achieve that types of drink that could give off a premium feelings within a middle range of price. So majority of people could achieve that drink. For the target group is young Thai people range between 16 to 29 years of age living in an urban area such as Bangkok or Chiang Mai. So to define a problem is that urban Thai people need a sophisticated low sugar carbonated ritual that feels like a craft mocktail, but it is affordable and accessible. So why does this matter? It is because that the current options are either too sweet, too expensive, or too boring. So if we able to achieve that middle ground, it will bring a huge amount of value into this market. So next is about the ideation. So first we start with main three idea. First is a smoke and fruit. It is a combination of a smoked coconut with a butterfly pea and a kaffir lime. Next is herbal crisp. It is a sweet chrysanthemum water with a salted plum and a fissiness from a micro bubbles. And the last is a fermented lips from honey vinegar plus with a ginger and lemongrass. At last, the selected idea is a herbal crisp because it is most unique, feel familiar but yet premium, and we want to achieve a refreshing drinks. So a fizzy drinks or a types of drinks that have a soda in it will be suitable to achieve that goal.
In the next part of prototyping, we are trying to formulate our drink. The ingredient that we are going to use are chrysanthemum, salted plums, and also CO2 microbubbles. The functional property of the drink would be we are going to use cold brew extraction to extract the chrysanthemum flower and also using high pressure carbonation to make the microbubbles. This sensory evaluation that we are going for is a deep amber gold color from the chrysanthemum flower, a floral aroma with a savory plum smell, and microfoam bubbles from the micro CO2 carbonation. So it's less aggressive than typical sodas. We're going to use jelly encapsulation to encapsulate a caramel flavor to slowly release the smell as you drink the product. Expected perception of the products are that it's adult, refreshing, not childish, and it also feels like a sparkling tea. For our sustainability and local sourcing in this product, we're going to use local ingredients, so we ensure that the ingredients are available all year round. Low impact carbonation, so we're trying to use carbonation sources from reuse sources and also circular process, keeping the materials and products in use long before we dispose of it. So glass bottles and aluminum bottle caps can be reused and recycled. For the market insight that we did, we found that consumer needs a refreshing and healthy drink at affordable cost and up to trend, such as matcha, the matcha trend. The trends are low sugar, low calorie, modern design, and health benefits. So if the health is healthy and look modern, most people or the newer generation would buy it. And also the target market that we are going to target are the Gen Zs who prioritize healthy drinks and good visuals of pleasing beverages.
So let's talk about our financial feasibility. So for the total cost summary, we know that our raw material will cost around 1.2 baht. our packaging and manufacturing will cost around 4.5, and our logistics will cost around 0.9, and the marketing and channel will cost around 1.55 baht. And for manufacturing costs that are excluding the profit will be estimated to be around 8.10 baht. And why do we think this price will work in Thailand current market? Is because first competitive price. So we know that the craft mocktail that is usually a premium drink is cost around 80 to 120 baht. And for the market soda, it is usually cost around 13 to 20 baht. And in the middle ground, I think 50 baht is a perfect price for our drink because it is a good spot for people who want to buy a reachable premium drink. And for the second one is a consumer validation. So after our research, we know that the 7-Eleven hot matcha is currently successfully sold at around 50 to 55 baht. So we know that our target audience, the Gen Z, are willing to pay this price. And for good margin, 79 gross margin leave room for many promotion, trade discount, and also the reinvestment in our product as well. For the scalability, the cost per unit will drop with higher order volume as around 500,000 plus can per batch. The OME cost will reduce to 1.5 to 2 baht per can. And our packaging can also drop to around 0.7 baht per can as well. And now we're gonna talk about our test and success. So after our survey, we got the many feedback and also the result. You can see in the graph that more than 90% is willing to buy, and there are also less than 4% of people that do not want to buy. And for test feedback comment, so many people say that they are willing to buy if it's under 60 baht with matching with our price. And there are some people who say that our combination of the drinks sound weird, but they are willing to try. And why do we think it will success? First of all, it solves a real Gen Z problem. That is a affordable ritual. It is a drink that you can buy in your normal everyday life. It's not unleashable, and also they have a side and back sensory each as well, like a micro bubble, slow release, something like that. And they're also locally sustainable as well because it is not a greenwashing. And also it is priced around 50 baht, so it is kind of imposed by price. So now we're gonna talk about our cost analysis. So for our cost analysis, we are gonna talk about our 6 states. So first, emphasize, we know that Gen Z want a dryly premium drink. That's something that they can buy at every day if they want. So what did we do is that we set our price as around 50 to 55 baht. So it can make our product to be sold regularly, not just something that sell like a special occasion. And now for the 5 state. So what we learned is that many people including Gen Z want a low sugar, sophisticated, accessible drink. So what that we do is that we use the real chrysanthemum plus salted palm with no artificial sweetener. Why? Because we want it to have a real flavor, not just the artificial flavor. So after we doing that, our ingredient cost is around 1.2 baht per can, which is also a premium price, but it is really affordable for many people. And for our idea state, we want many people want a Thai botanical flavor. So what we did is that we selected the herbal clips, and also because it has a really good gross margin to be around 79, so there is no price war for us. Now for the prototype in the science state, so we decided to use a micro bubble plus the slow release aroma to also make a luxury feeling to our drink. So what we did is that we use a high process CO2 carbonation, and also use a jelly capsule as well to make our drink feel premium. And we decide to add only 0% baht per can. This is a R&D amortized, and there is a huge preserved volume. For our prototype in a sustainability state, Gen Z care more about the local circular because right now there is a safety environment trend. So that's why we used to use a local product and also a recycled can as well. In order, if we doing that, we're gonna save around 0.1 baht per can on import logistics, and also building a brand loyalty toward our customer as well. Right now in the state, we know that for our feedback is that many people still think our combination and our drink may sound weird. So that's why we decided to launch a promotion at first to be around 49 baht plus free sample. That's why we can reduce the risk for our customer, so the hesitate buyer will buy our product.
These are steps we take in creating a Phrao. First, add 50 grams of dry chrysanthemum flour and add 200 ml of water into a container. Then, putting a mixture into a refrigerator. Left it in there for 24 hours. After 24 hours passes, filter out a chrysanthemum flour, leaving us with a cold brewed chrysanthemum tea. Next, adding 20 ml of salted plum juice. Mix it thoroughly. Then, pour a mixture into a glass bottle for carbonation and addition of slow-releasing aroma jelly capsule. And that is Phrao. Our product can be served in the bottle as it is, or served cold with ice to enhance a fizziness and a refreshing sensation throughout a drinking experience.
Thank you for listening.